go to the next part of the meeting?
I need a point of information, please.
No, please sit down, sir.
Ma'am,
No.
you go tell. You're not the one. You don't run this.
Actually, I do run it.
Administrator.
I actually do run it. All right, so we are now at the point where there are...
Everyone here, we are not the
Very staff comments. Very staff comments. So, do you want to clarify two things in the audience? Do you want to clarify two things in the audience? First, I'd like to talk about Dr. Davenport's contract that I failed to mention earlier, that it's a 3-year contract that it contains
You should be fighting for that.
compensation of $195,000 for the first year, $200,000 for the
You were
second
right
year,
there.
and $205,000 for the third year, with the possibility of a $4,000 bonus each year, because the state law requires that we offer merit bonuses to administrators and teachers. So there are no gimmicks in the contract, there are no hidden annuities, there are no other things. Grand Ledge is pretty committed to just paying straight salary to the superintendent and not trying to hide from the public what the cost of the superintendent is. That salary hits the mid-range that we announced when we began the superintendent search, and I apologize for not mentioning it earlier. Secondly, as a sort of a technical point, this is the first meeting of the month. It's an informal meeting, and the board has, other than when we were on Zoom, and it was sort of happened because we were on Zoom, we have never taped a meeting, and there was probably a misunderstanding, because when asked if the recording secretary of the board had captured a motion, she said, and it was asked, did you record that? And she said yes. The point was that she had captured the motion. She was not recording. There is no recording of this meeting. And I am not a liar, but that's, what can I say? Okay, so that's my comment. I will ask now for board members. Do any of you have any comments before we go to closed session? Any board comment?
Yeah, I'll make a comment.
Thank you, Ms. McKinnon.
I just want to recognize a couple of people, including Dr. Gabriel, Dr. Barnes, Dr. Chapin, Steve Baker, our baseball coaches. I was able to witness a graduation ceremony that they held for 6 baseball players, seniors that were, had to miss their graduation because they were representing Grand Ledge on the athletic field in the state quarterfinals, and they hosted a graduation ceremony on the baseball field for them, gave them their diplomas. I was able to watch because it was streamed, and it was, honestly, I didn't even know what was going on. My wife showed me, and it was really, really impressive. Something very, very cool that Grand Ledge is doing, and continues to do, things that aren't seen. I just want to make sure something like that was mentioned. I want to mention our staff that have volunteered for summer school to make sure that these students do get in front of teachers and are able to continue to learn this summer. I think we had over 1,000 students sign up for it, which is about 20% of our population, which is great. And I do want to address the parents out there in Grand Ledge. And first of all, I want everyone to know, just like we've said for 14 to 16 months, we hear you. And I think it was Mr. Boyd from Paw that said it. I agreed with them. We're all here for the kids, and we haven't come to the same conclusion. But I also think a lot of stuff that's out there is misinformation. That might be a little bit of our fault. We need to make sure that we do get out what is going on. But I do want to say there's been no decisions made yet. Next week, the edict group will be making recommendations to the board, and I think that information is important. And I think it is the district's job to make sure that we do get the information out to the parents, so that there is no misunderstandings, no misinformation, because I think that drives fear, and I think that's what we're seeing a little bit on both sides. And I just want to make sure that as a board we kind of make it clear that we're going to get that information out, whatever we decide. But nothing's being hidden. There's no agenda. I just want to make sure that everyone realizes that we are all here for the kids. We need to make sure that we come to the same conclusion.
Thank you, Mr. We can have any other board comments.
Yes, I'd like to thank you, Lee, for coming.